Oh, hello. It is just me today. It's only me, no one else. There's no one hiding backstage. You get all the Xander all the time. 100%. I'm just kidding. Felicia's here too.
Hi.
Hello,
I was about to
everybody.
say, I don't think they can see me, but I got your joke now. I was so confused for a sec. This is why. Okay. Back to
This
it.
is why I click the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're live. What's up, King Nirvana? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Jen. I will send you an invite soon.
Hey, Jen.
I'm going to crack this root beer first.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Fletch?
Fletch.
Brenda's Box Office presents The Joke of Us, Scene Invaders for the Rescue. Hello. Yes, we all hope Dan feels better. Love you, Dan.
Yeah, Dan, we miss you.
Feel so lost without you.
No.
No. I wish we could. Can you put on... Hello, King Nirvana.
Stop with the brawlic.
Extra brawlic tonight. Okay, can you explain what brawlic means, please?
It's muscular. Listen, I don't know who's watching this, if anyone's from New York City, but I said brawlic in the Discord today, and everyone was like, what the fuck does brawlic mean? I find that crazy. No one knew what I was talking about. It means muscular, like beefed up. Like,
like me.
It's like crazy to me that no one knew what it meant. I didn't think it was just like New York slang. I thought that was just common.
You ever heard the word brawlic? No. It hasn't made its way up to Quebec. Sorry.
Crazy. Jen knows. She told me.
Jen knows?
She knows what it means because she's from New York.
Oh, Jen's from... That makes so much sense.
Yeah, we live so close.
Broccoli brawlic.
They're never gonna...
Hello, Rupert. What is up, my dude? We chilling. I added music to the stream. Let me know if it's annoying. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
It feels like elevator music.
That's what I wanted. Just like a song. I'm gonna bring it to Quebec. I'm gonna start saying brawlic at the gym.
I find it crazy. Like, I still can't even get over it. I called my husband too, Corey, and I was like, no one knew what we're talking about. He's like, I think it's just a New York thing. That happened to me at work the other day. I'm like, I guess so.
Brawlic is slang typically used in African American vernacular to describe someone who is very muscular or well-developed physique, similar to terms like buff or swole. So you're just feeling the blacks lingo. I understand. No. I get it.
Oh my gosh, no. I'm gonna get canceled every time we go on this fucking thing. They're like, cancel Felicia.
Is it like Joel was really brawlic? No, Joel is not brawlic.
He's not, though. I was using it for Abby. I said, Abby's so brawlic. And they were like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was talking about in the game, not in the show. She's not brawlic.
Hello, David. I have no means to watch this show by choice outside of the 4K for season 1 that I can get whenever. So I'm just here for vibes. I love you.
Okay.
Don't watch this show. Just don't watch it. Watch season 1 and then be like, that was a great ending. And don't ever watch the show again.
Just play the game if you want a good story. Just do that.
I found a little news about season 3 today that also sent me on a little bit of a tailspin. So we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Love I haven't heard shit. And rest in peace, Dan. Miss you. I hope he's watching.
Rest of it. Yeah, is he watching? Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan. What's up, Chris? What up, boy? Good to see everybody. Yeah, Abby in the game was hella brawlic. That's what we're getting at.
She was.
She's not anymore.
Ruin a character, why don't you?
I'm African American. I use the slang. I've never heard brawlic. Thank you.
Everyone got to stop. Like, it's so crazy to me. Please.
I'm African Canadian.
It's a common word. You guys, I feel like you guys are all fucking with me. Like, it's so common. I don't believe you. Like, I feel like you guys know the word and you're all just behind my back. Like, oh, let's make her think that we don't know what it means.
We all have a private Discord with everyone. Yeah. Felicia, and we're like,
that's how my mind works. I really think that because, oh my gosh, now I sound stupid, but I swear I know. Like, Jen knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he's gaslighting us. You're gaslighting me.
And right away because I don't want a 2-on-1 for brawlic.
Oh my gosh!
I want everybody to think Felicia's crazy. Gaslighting 101. That's what this stream is called. Yeah, Jim, we can tell nothing from the show is accurate to the game at this point. Just let's enjoy the ride, I guess. I can't even enjoy the ride. I don't know the game well enough to appreciate the game aspects in the show, but I know that I hate this show now, and I don't like it very much.
Yeah, that stinks because I feel like those little parts are the only things I like about the show. Or like the little parts of the game that I can notice. And that's probably it. Yeah, I'm like, me and
Nostalgia.
Corey get so excited, and then it's like ruined by like
You're literally the
Ellie
Leo
says like
meme.
one thing, and it's just like, there goes that.
Every time she speaks, I want to punch myself in the face.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too old. I'm 40. Never seen that word. Chris, you have no right to look
that's
that
not
good at 40.
why.
That's offensive.
Jen's 40. She doesn't know.
You're Jamaican by insertion.
What does that mean? I think I know actually.
Does that mean what I think it means? Yeah, I think that's what it means. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Jen.
Good job, Jen.
I was a supporter of the show when the season started, but I'm with Xander now. This is just so bad. I was a huge supporter of the show. This is one of the shows I'm most excited to have back, and it's just tripping at the. I can't even say at the end zone. It's like they got to the 50-yard line and face planted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you feel about this one?
We'll talk about it. All right. I just want to get caught up with everybody.
I'm nervous.
This episode was good. Honestly, I don't know anything of the game, so the show can't ruin that for me. That's good. I didn't think this episode was bad. I thought this episode was just okay. And I think for a show of this caliber that was as good as it was, to just have like 4 episodes in a row that I'm like, that was okay. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. I didn't think it was awful, but it's meh. I'm not saying nothing about the game.
You can. It's already.
I got in trouble.
So she doesn't eat pipe in the game?
I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, X. I've always wondered if Canadians were African American because it was the African or American continent, African Canadian. Please don't judge me. No, I think I'm still African American. I think.
I was gonna say that whole like sentence confused the shit out of me. This is why I told you I can't smoke. I'm like, what? Trying to read that.
I called myself African Canadian, but I'm still African American because it's the continent of America, North America.
That's so funny.
Jen, you're 44. Why are you so attractive? That makes no sense.
Old.
that doesn't make any fucking sense. Do you know what I'm gonna look like when I'm 44? Oh my god, it's gonna be terrible. Black don't crack.
You're gonna look.
But I got that white in me, you know. So I get little cracks here and there.
You got a little white. I got a little white in you.
Plus, no kids. Let's go.
That's true.
Felicia, you look good for having a kid. I feel like by the time I have a kid, I will look like I have never slept a day in my life.
I'm not even 30 yet. I had her at 25.
That's a good age to have a kid, I think.
Irish and Puerto Rican. I don't know if that. Yeah, look, Jen's Puerto Rican too. My husband is black though.
Yeah. That's why
and Puerto Rican. He's both.
David, Jen is going to be joining us in a little bit, but it'll be just us two for a little while.
And some elevator music.
Some nice elevator music. Is the music okay? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I don't know. I'm liking it for my own.
Yeah, I think it's okay right now. HBO, you had one job. They did, and
one fucking job. I'm blaming it on Craig Mazin.
Yeah,
it's all Craig
I can't really
Mazin.
defend it anymore. I try my best to defend and like find the good parts and shit. But this episode, me and Corey kept looking at each other like, this is not it. Like, no, bad storytelling. But all the other stuff, I really enjoy. Like, I feel like art department and like the way things look was pretty cool. Like, I thought the stalkers look cool. So like, I enjoy those parts. But that's
the camera work is good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And
then they start talking.
The actors that can act, I don't mind. Like,
yeah, like Dina,
she's like on the fence for me. Some scenes I'm like, okay, you're good, and then other scenes I'm like,
yeah. I agree. I found out today that she played Dora the Explorer.
Oh, really?
Remake. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Shit, that's
like
so funny.
Live action, hilarious, and she's always like reading the map and shit. I'm like,
I did not know that. I'm going to speed through some of these chats so we can catch up. What up, cool nerd? We should have seen Abby at this point. It feels weird that we haven't, because I thought, I don't know.
They were going to go back and forth.
I thought a lot of things. Yeah, I figured we'd be going back and forth, but...
Maybe next. Well, actually, no, they already showed next episode probably isn't even Abby. That's weird. Jen, Puerto Rican.
Jen is Puerto Rican. When am I coming to Portugal? July 8th. I'm coming into... Barrow, as my girlfriend politely just reminded me. And then we are driving up the coast over like 3 weeks, and we end in Porto, and then somewhere around Porto. But
That's fun.
yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited. You still got to rent a car. I just realized that. Kids suck the life out of you. I had my first kid at 36. Whoa, that's an age to have a first. How many kids do you have, Jen?
I think she has 3.
Taking it. Music is fine. Thank you, Chris.
Music is fine. It
That's
is.
why I love you.
It's like it's
David,
a nice
you're
vibe.
Guatemalan? I did not know that.
Cool. No idea if that will help or hurt when I.
I feel like it'll help. Anything that isn't white, you're good.
But I'm white, and I feel like, well, I guess because I'm Puerto. Never mind.
Yeah, you
but I'm
get Puerto
mostly
Rican.
white because my dad is also. It's a long story. Never mind. We're not gonna
I'm
get into
I'm
all of
mostly
that.
white too, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
When Ellie and Dina got rescued, I literally jumped of joy because it's from the game. I knew that was Tommy saving them. When I actually watch and I see that's Jesse and not Tommy, I almost turned it off. Yeah.
No, I knew it was going to be Jesse.
We'll talk about it in a minute when we get there. Yay, Jen likes music. I'm so tired of these girls written so dumb. They're talking so loudly. Oh my god, bro! Don't even
when they need to shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man! Holy shit!
We'll get into that too.
Oh yeah, it's driving me crazy.
Oh.
Yep.
Holy shit! Yep. Finally, Tommy. Nope.
And never mind. Mark was going in and out. You're probably good now. Just telling you. Oh, Mike was going in and out.
Talking about
Mike
me.
Going in and out?
Me or you? I heard you fine.
Okay. I've heard Felicia fine, so I don't know. What up, Jay? Jay's clip. What's good, homie?
I read that as something else for a second.
The flashback about to hit.
Yeah, the next episode. I'm kind of excited. Hopefully they don't ruin that because Pedro's back.
Pedro, my guy.
We love Pedro, yes.
Oh, 3 girls. I feel bad for your husband. 41, hey. 2 boys, and kids do suck the life out of you. It's good to know. I'm on the fence right now.
And I don't feel like the life is sucked out of me. I feel like
but when you're 25, you can do anything. You know?
I'm not 25 anymore.
Yeah, but you were. You got through the hardest part when you were still like able to not have hangovers and shit.
True.
Oh,
it's gonna hit grip. Yeah, I probably will cry.
Excited. That makes me excited.
Because it's a good flashback too. Sorry.
Dina to die. She has to. Maybe then will Ellie realize how dumb this mission is. Dude, I would be kind of hyped if they killed Dina. That'd be pretty wild.
Really? Because it will like throw you off?
Yeah, just like a right hook for everybody. Like, oh, you didn't see this coming.
Yeah. I guess it would be a shock. Because, I mean, they aren't following the script at all. So maybe you never know what's going to happen, to be honest.
You never know.
It'd be cool. Except everyone loves Dina.
Oh, my God. Everyone loves Dina, which is great because she's going to be in James Gunn's movies, and I'm very excited. I'm afraid people will rage quit after waiting 2 years to see what happened to Ellie, only to get 3 Abby episodes. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. I'm very sad. Hello, Daniel. Good to see you.
I have red hair.
Feeling okay. Yeah,
we love you, Dan.
I'm no longer outnumbered by the gingers. Exactly. Please like, subscribe, share, because it's easy to do. It's very easy. It's free. Just hit that like button.
It's free. You're so funny. Chris with the LOL, Dan. I feel like I'm terrible at reading these. I have to do better.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I have 2 and 5 grandchildren.
Ooh. Grandchildren give your life back. Just stick it out. Okay. That's good to know.
That's a really nice thing to say.
You just got to get through like 30 years of having the life sucked out of you, and then eventually
it'll come back.
Slowly trickles back. It feels great.
Oh man, that was
it feels like they were surviving by pure luck. Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you just get into how you're
let's start with you. You go
me
first. Yeah.
I don't really know what's like. I didn't feel like it was awful, like you said. I thought it was okay. But I still think, like I said, the parts I enjoyed the most were like how things looked. Like the stalker part, I could say was my favorite part. And the ending when Ellie finally got, like some of her emotion came out. You know, we got to see her do one cool thing finally,
Yeah.
like right at the end. But like, I don't know, it was kind of meh. Like, I can't even remember little details of the episode. I watched it last night. Didn't like, nothing stuck out to me. I wasn't like, oh, that's cool. Like, even the other episode, I kind of was like into it, like when they were fighting with zombies, whatever. I didn't have that this time. So I can't really defend it like I usually do. Felt like every time Ellie talked, I wanted to throw up. Yeah, see? The stalkers.
I really, really noticed it that first scene with Dina and Ellie when Dina's doing the map, like triangulating.
Yeah.
That whole scene, I was like, oh my God, this is fucking, they have no chemistry at all. And the writing is not helping. Oh my God.
No,
dude.
That whole thing was whack.
Yeah, it was rough.
They make it seem like Ellie's like dumb and like Dina's like this smart girl. Meanwhile, I know like we don't want to compare the game too much, but it's like you're playing just as Ellie. She gets through fine. Like she's the one that's doing everything, and now they're making it like Dina more interesting than Ellie. That's weird to me. Like she's not stupid.
Even if you don't base it off the game, if you just base it off the first season, like we saw her get a bunch of training from Fedra on how to do all this.
Yeah,
she had to go to school and learn all of this shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very weird.
My mind.
They just like destroyed her personality and everything, kept her very childlike. Like you guys said, like at first I didn't really see it that much, how she was acting so child. I was like, oh, maybe she's just cracking some jokes. But no, that's just how she is. She's just like stuck in that like 14, 15-year-old like mind. At least that's how I feel.
I feel like that's more the fault of directing than her.
Yeah.
Let's read some of these. I love that we finally got the infection spreading into the air now. That is a cool aspect of the show. Ellie at the end was great acting. Her facial expression was great. Just that acting scene though. Yeah. That's where like I think my issue with Bella Ramsey comes in. I feel like her range is very specific. Like she does cold, she does funny, and she does angry really well. And like any other emotion, I never feel it. It just never hits.
Yeah. That's why her scenes with Dina don't hit.
Yeah, it makes Dina look like a bad actor. Exactly.
That's true.
So
they also just give her stupid lines.
Yeah. They just give her the worst fucking lines. I didn't mind this episode. I think my issue, like when I finished the episode, me and my girlfriend were talking and I was like, the show is just nothing now. It just feels like it has nothing to say and it's got nowhere to go except the end. And
yeah,
I don't care what the ending is. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't care where this goes. Like, are you going to kill Abby? Cool. Like, it's a person that I don't know, that I have no connection to. You're like hunting a bunch of characters that you haven't established that I don't care about over a dude that got like one episode and then no funeral. Like, I don't know. It just feels really unbalanced.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wanted to like it so bad. Now it's at the point where it's like I can't only see the positive parts. I see all the bad shit now.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
And it like it really starting to feel Walking Dead-ish to me, in where like the reason this episode is good is because like, oh, stalkers. That's cool. That scene was good. That scene was well done. But then everything else surrounding it, I'm like, holy shit. And then we'll talk about, the issue that everyone probably knows that I have right now, which is Jesse just shows up like, what? I don't know, dude. And I was like, oh, there's no way they're gonna explain this. This is too dumb. And then right as I thought that, Ellie's like, wait, how did you find us? And he's like, you left the map in the theater. And then I was like, literally at the same time as Ellen, like, how did he find the theater?
Yeah.
And then he's just like, oh, it doesn't matter right now. And they're never gonna address that. That
made no sense.
There's one building in the whole city that they were staying in that they drew a map in, and that's the one building in Seattle that he happens to find. Seattle is not a small place, guys. Oh my God.
Yeah, I agree. It was very stupid. I mean, I knew it was gonna be Jesse, but then like the way they explained it, I'm like you. Like I wish they just didn't even like. I don't know what they could have done, but just not that. They made it sound so dumb. I feel like they're just like throwing random shit out. And I actually read an article today where the guy, I forgot that, is it Neil Druckmann? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
In an interview, him and that other guy that you mentioned before were talking about the show and they said, "Oh, I thought people wouldn't understand this or understand that." So you were like, they think we're stupid, so they're like over explaining stupid things and changing parts in the story because they think we're like retarded or something. Like, I don't really get it. Like, you know, like we're not that dumb. We watch TV. We know what's good. Like, we could put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
So they're like over explaining stupid stuff.
It's kind of the downfall, I think, of a lot of shows where it gets so popular that they think they have to start writing for the lowest common denominator. And that's what this season feels like. And it got popular because it wasn't that. It was about a complex relationship with complex themes of like morality and justice and just a bunch of things that are interesting to talk about and to hear someone's take on. And the second season is, what if revenge bad? Like, cool. All right. Like, yeah, that's neat. It's like what you tell like a kid your daughter's age, you know, and you're like, you know, someone hits you, you don't hit them back, you know, just I don't know, do something. I'm sure you tell her to hit people back because you're tough, but
no, I actually don't. But that's funny. I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, it's like a lesson you give to kids, which is, you know,
how I feel like they're talking to us right now. To be
revenge
honest.
is bad. Yeah, it's really annoying. I have a cat here now. You guys can't see him, but he's hanging out.
I saw him come out from under that table or something.
Yeah, he likes to sit on my desk sometimes when I'm.
I saw he
chilling.
usually gets in like the camera and he's like holding the camera. It's so cute.
Okay, hold on. In the game, that's how Dina finds out Ellie is immune. Ellie's mask gets broken and Dina tries to give her own mask, but Ellie refuses, saying she's immune. I don't know how that's going to work. I mean...
Well, now she already knows, right? In the
now
show?
She knows. Why would she even wear a mask? It doesn't make... Yeah. Release the Xander cut. Let's go. Yeah. The Xander cut. It's coming. The cut will be the first season, and that's it. That is my cut. I'll put the end at the end of the first season.
Would you ever consider playing the game? Like, would you play it at this point or no? Now you're just done.
I don't know if I would, just because I know the second game will piss me off, because I know it's like, it's not an exact copy of the game, obviously, but it's like the themes are copied over and the idea of what they wanted to do. And I don't really like that idea.
Oh, I was going to say it is very different, though. They go about things. And I think when you're playing as the characters, it makes you so much more invested than just like watching them.
Yeah,
because you're like killing the people too. You're like running through. You're playing as Joel. You're playing as like young Ellie. So I think that makes what makes it different. Yeah.
It is Walking Dead in all the bad ways that Walking Dead existed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen. How did they
Why
find
would
them?
they split up? Like, that's dumb too.
Yes, Dan can be the ginger watching it. I would love to make a TV show. If I ever get the chance, if in some way, some random way, I become a director and someone offers me a show and they're like, do anything you want, I would do. There's these books that I read when I was young and I reread them like last year. They're called Pendragon, and there's 10 of them, and it is the sickest story ever. And it's fantasy stuff, which I really like, and it's so good, and it makes me sad that it has never been adapted, because not a lot of things end good. And this show is proof of that. It's so easy to start things with good ideas. It's so hard to end them and have those things be satisfying. And it is one of the only series I've read. I love Harry Potter. I have Harry Potter tattoos. I got like,
let's see.
I got 9 3/4 on that side, and I got Deathly Hallows on that side.
Nice.
Because I love Harry Potter. But even I can admit that ending fucking sucks, dude. The ending fucking blows.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to end a story when you don't understand where you're going. At least like the Twilight is okay. I will
never talk shit about Twilight.
I mean, they live happily ever after forever. I can take that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How can it get any better? Have you read the books or you just watched the movies?
No, I read the books.
You did? I did.
They're
amazing. I cried. I mean, I cried in the movies too, I'm not gonna lie. But I cried in the books even more.
When they do the flashback at the end of the last movie to all the movies, and you're like,
oh, dude, I cry even just at the ending credit scene, like when they're like flipping through the book and showing all the characters and like their faces, and like the first time they were mentioned in the book. Dude, when they get to the last 3, I'm like sobbing every time. I've seen it like 10 to maybe more than 10 times, and I still cry. What is that? That's weird. But
Felicia confirms
shame.
team Edward.
I am 100%. What, you're not? What are you?
No, as I've grown older, I've become team Edward. When I was young, I was team Jacob, and then I grew up and I'm like, this guy is toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, he's like borderline
Let-
abusive.
Yeah, book 4. Let's talk about him imprinting on a child. That's like a baby, a newborn baby. That guy is red flags.
You can't
all
help
over.
it, okay?
He couldn't help it, but right away he starts calling Edward dad. I'm like, oh, red flag, vomit.
I'm so irritated at this story. Like, Ellie has now seen 2 hyper-violent groups, and she's still trying to track down this one girl. Hubris is going to slap her in the face. No, it's not. Your cat? Yes. He used to stand in front of the camera. Wait, you can see his head right now because I'm scratching it. He's way down here. He's right there.
Aww.
He's very cute. Wait, I'm going to go full screen. Can I do that? Oh, I don't know how. Can I? I don't think I can do it.
I can see him in the little right corner. Kind of just looks like you're petting a shadow, though.
Yeah, he's a dark man like me. Got 2 cats? Yeah. Yeah, homies with cats. Cats are a green flag.
I don't have any cats anymore. They're at my mom's house.
I will play the game. I got to get it on PC, though. Is the second one out on PC yet? I don't know.
I don't know. It's like an older game, though. Probably.
Yeah. How did Dina run out of bullets so soon?
Yeah.
Too? Like, didn't they pack and prepare? She shot like 4 shots and the gun was empty. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't bring more than 1 clip when they were going to the hospital to kill Abby, and they know that there's a ton of people. Like, come on.
They're never prepared. Are you excited for the TV show adaptation? I just found out about this.
Oh, I've known. I made a YouTube video on it a while ago, actually, on my channel.
Did you?
But it's gone now. It's a secret. I am pretty excited. I'm kind of torn. I think it'll be cool because they have so much more room to dive into the books, and there was a lot of stuff in the books that I love that they didn't do in the movies because it's movies and they didn't have time. But I also, J.K. Rowling is involved. I don't like her at all. I think she's a stupid person who just mistakenly made a whole bunch of money pretty much by accident. And I don't think she's a very good writer. I think she's a pretty awful writer. And the fact that the last thing that Dumbledore says is pretty much her being like, am I not so great for writing these books? Aren't words awesome? Words are the best. Words are like magic. I'm like, shut up, bitch. Oh my God. But I think if it were up to the writers, they would probably tweak the ending because, oh my God, Harry ending up with Ginny is the worst fucking thing in the world. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It makes me want to die. But they won't be able to change anything because she's involved. So I have hope, but I don't have hope at the same time. There's a new Twilight movie coming out, supposedly.
Shut the front door. What?
No, they're doing an animated version of the first movie from Edward's perspective, which I think will be pretty funny.
Okay.
Looking forward to the Harry Potter show, even though I think they could focus on another timeline of the universe and not actually redoing the whole movie franchise.
Yeah,
yes.
cool.
I don't know if you guys played that Hogwarts game, but the
100%.
story in that game is friggin' sweet, and that would be a cool movie.
I agree.
My cat's name is Bubba.
Bubba.
He is perfect.
Oh, that's cute.
Are you a ginger? Or is it just the lighting?
I am a natural redhead, but my hair is dyed red. So
she's a cheater.
It is red.
She's not even a real ginger. Get her.
Oh man.
Never watched the Twilight movies?
Get
They're only worth watching if you watch them as a teenager. They're like the perfect nostalgia. They're bad. Like, the first movie is only good because it's so bad. But it's bad in the best way. Like, it's hard to explain. But if you've never watched them, they're worth giving a watch too.
Yeah, Corey didn't watch them like back then, like when they were coming out. Like, he's not like a fan, but he watches them now because he's there and he gets into them sometimes. He won't admit it, but I think he gets into it. How do you not? Once you're in like
Corey
second, third movie, it's like you're invested. That fourth one is great.
It's great. It is great.
So great. Now I'm about to
maybe I'll binge them one weekend. Yeah.
I'm watching New Moon right now. They just came all back on Netflix.
You're the worst. Sinners is fucking fantastic. Please go give your money to Sinners because we need more movies made like that. And it's almost out of theaters now, and it is definitely a movie you should see in theaters. Hogwarts
I haven't seen it yet.
Good.
It is so good.
You still haven't seen it?
No.
Bro.
I know. I really want to so bad. I just haven't had the time.
Bubba says hi back. He just told me.
In cat language.
The Lost Boys. I couldn't watch Twilight and not be upset. That is fair. That is fair.
It's one of my mom's favorite movies. Shout out to my mom. She might be watching, actually.
Supposed to be the book that Stephanie Meyer was writing as the 5th installment, but it was stolen, so she stopped writing. Now a decade later, it's coming out. That's neat. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Someone should have leaked that shit to me. I would have read that.
On my 25. Yeah, you got to go back and watch it.
I heard there's a Game of Thrones animation spinoff. Anybody know anything about that? I haven't, but I know that they're doing Dunk and Egg next year, or maybe this year. So there's like a little spinoff outside of House of the Dragon that they're doing. It's like a little mini story. I think it's the story of how the original Raven guy became the guy that like gives Bran his superpowers.
Yeah.
I think it's that story.
That's cool. Did you like House of the Dragon?
I didn't mind the second season. I really liked the first season. Second season, I was like kind of back and forth on. It just had some pacing issues, but
yeah, I agree.
I think it's still a good show.
Same. I'm still excited for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no way. Thank God.
You have a leak copy on your. Send it, Jen.
Email it.
Yeah, email it. Put it in the Discord for us all to read together. I needed the original story, The Night King. I hated that they canceled the pilot for that spinoff. Is that not Dunk and Egg, or is he the Three-Eyed Raven? I can't remember. He might be the Night King. No, he's not. It's too new to be the Night King. Okay.
I'm reading it. Someone said it was trash. Talk about what?
Yeah, they kind of dicked along. That's my issue with the second season, is they just dragged that bitch out. Fucking dude, Damon in that castle for like 6 episodes.
The whole show. Shit. He was tripping balls while I can't even say her name. What is her name? Rhaenyra? Yeah, she was like getting shit done, and he's just like, in another fucking dimension for like 7 episodes straight. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, they like show him napping, sleeping. He wakes up and then he's sleeping. I'm like, this guy's just resting. He's like on vacation, tripping, hanging out with the ghosts. Yeah.
Hanging out with the goats because he's the goat.
Edward's description
of his first time smelling Bella in this science class when the fanboys. That's what I want to see. I want to see that description, dude. That's like the funniest part of that movie when she walks into the fanboys and he's like,
like he's gonna throw up. They said he almost got fired because they said he was playing it too like intense and dark, and I'm like, probably that scene they like couldn't get him to do it right. They're like, dude, you can't look like she's
bring it down, bring it down
a little bit more. Don't like.
But like knowing who Robert Pattinson is now, I'm so happy that he like hammed up that role the way he did, because it was probably the whole time he's probably like, fuck.
He hated it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hate that they hated it, and I'm like, you can't hate something that's so great. But I mean, Anna Kendrick, all of them, all the side characters, they hated the story. They just did it because they knew it was big. It blew up.
Breakout role. Yep.
Yeah.
And like a lot of them did get big after that. So
they did. Yeah. I mean, I knew Robert Pattinson before, but some people didn't, which is weird. Yeah. But it blew him up even bigger. I only knew him
from Harry Potter, but
yeah.
Raven Guy is alive during it before he became Three Eyes. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Yeah, I'm lost. Gerard Raven is on Dunk and Egg, yes, but the first spinoff they tried was gonna be about the first long night. I think, yeah, that'd be way cooler, but I bet you they couldn't get the budget for it. Brandon Rivers is the Raven, right? Is he not in the spinoff that they're doing?
I wouldn't even know.
I loved the Batman. I loved it.
The Batman. It makes me think of the New Girl episode. No, me too.
I'm like pretty much Nick in real life, I've decided. So
are you? That's so fun. Because everyone tells me all the time, they're like, you're just like Jess, but I'm like, I'm not. I think you don't really know me, because Jess is very positive and like she always looks on the bright side. I'm not like, I may come off that way, but I'm not at all. I think it's just because I usually wear glasses, so they're like, you're like Jess.
I hate Jess with a fiery passion, so you're not like Jess.
Why?
She's the worst character ever. I fucking hate her so much. Okay,
even worse than Cece?
Yes, worse than Cece. Oh my god, way worse than Cece.
Oh my god, we'll
The
talk
only
about that
thing
later.
Nick Schmidt and what's his face? I can't even remember the black guy's name. He's
Winston?
okay. Winston gets way better in the later seasons.
Yeah.
But like Nick and Schmidt carry that show on their fucking backs. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I do love Jess though. You're bugging, but continue.
Dude, when there's a moment. I'm sorry we're getting off topic. I love you guys so much for sticking around. If you've watched New Girl, you'll enjoy this. But if you haven't, then you should. There's a season where Zoe Deschanel, is that her name? Yeah. Where she got pregnant, so she had to take a season off.
And they brought Megan Fox.
They brought Megan Fox in, and the show gets 100 times better. Megan Fox's dynamic with that group is so much better. It's not because she's attractive. I find Zoe Deschanel more attractive than Megan Fox. I'm weird like that, but
I agree.
Oh,
I think Zoe Deschanel's great.
Good. We agree on that. But yeah, no, like her character just never changes. It bothers me so much, and I guess that's a part of why I don't like The Last of Us, is because I'm waiting for Ellie to change. I'm like, bro.
And they're not making her grow at all.
At all. You're like almost more of a kid than you were in the first fucking season. And in the first season, I was like, I can power through this. You're annoying as fuck, but you're a kid and you'll grow up eventually. Something will happen and it will harden you. And it's just, Joel died and she's still
just like in La La Land. I'm like, where is the rage that carries the whole game? I know, like, I know we're not going to compare it to the game too much, but like we kind of have to a little bit. That's what's making me so annoyed, is I'm like, it's so like everything about her personality. It's like they just rewrote a whole new character. It's not The Last of Us at all. Like they were saying in the Discord, it's just something totally new. They just took the name.
It's literally like her and Dina are on like date night or like an adventure together. That's like the vibe it is. It's like, let's go on an adventure, guys. I'm like, no, you're like going to murder people. Like, where
you're about to kill people.
And it's like the ending of this episode. They remember, like, oh my god, we have to send her in to murder people. So like, we should have her be angry or something.
Yeah. As I'm watching it, you almost forget like what they're doing. I'm like, what are they even doing? And it's like, oh right, they're supposed to be like badass fucking murderers right now, but they're not.
Don't hold your breath. I'm not gonna hold my breath for this show. The fact that both her and Dina know that the wolves are at war with this religious group, and they stumble into the forest and they're like hiding from them when like they're clearly going to try to kill you because they think you're wolves. Why wouldn't you pop out and be like, hey, I'm trying to kill these. You guys want to kill some of these people? We're gonna kill some of them. Can you help us? There's a lot of you. I think there's a lot of you. You're doing pretty well. Can you help us kill some of them? Like, no.
Yeah.
Really?
They don't have any brains anymore.
No brains.
I don't know what happened.
None.
They had sex and they just like bloop. They just turned off.
Jesse's just a fucking complete moron too. Then I guess.
They just made everyone morons, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're like so different. They're supposed to be. Never mind. I can't even. I'll just keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's not the game.
Shows what we thought about last night's episode. We made it all the way to Twilight. Yep.
Yeah. We have to talk about that because the show got nothing.
An official announcement next season of Yellow Jackets. That better not get canceled.
I know we haven't heard yet. I don't think anything has come out. Dan was saying that, like, I think it's Showtime that runs it, right? That they were canceling a lot of their shows or they were struggling. I don't know. I hope not, though, because if they left it like that, I'll be pissed. They better like release a whole
I'm sure Netflix would buy it or some shit.
That's true. Someone else would pick it up. Yeah.
But
we hope.
I still haven't finished season 3. Is that season 3? Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan, but I did see one of the actresses in real life. She was very pretty. Thaisa. The girl who plays Thaisa. She's got a nice face, dude.
She does.
Really nice skin. That's like offensive. Why do actors have such good skin? It's so
because
dumb.
They pay like. Well, actually, they probably don't pay. They get it for free. All these facials and all this skincare, they just get it delivered to their doorstep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's like $500 worth of shit. You know.
Chris. Good taste.
Yes, agree.
Give me a nerdy girl.
But I do love Megan Fox too, though. We're not like putting people down.
Oh, Megan Fox is great.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it is the glasses.
I'm just kidding. I know that's the Ellie. I'm gonna be a dad, dude. I swear to God, they put that in there just to piss a bunch of people off, and no one cares. Like, I haven't seen a single person on Twitter. I haven't seen any YouTube videos being like,
Really?
"Oh, Last of Us is woke now." No one cares about this show, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even
I was gonna
see it
say.
trend after an episode. I like go on Twitter, I look it up. No one's talking about fucking anything. The second episode, I saw a
crazy.
bunch of tweets about it.
Yeah. I was gonna say on Instagram, I see a lot of, but like all the stuff that agrees with us, like everyone just making fun of Ellie basically, and how Dina is so much better, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But they did it to themselves, man. I don't know what they did with Dina. They like switched their whole dynamic almost. Like some of the things Dina says, I'm like, isn't Ellie the one who says that? Like they just like flip them. I don't know.
Dude, and the
I
fact
don't
that
understand.
I'm not going to spoil the game at all. But the
Mhm.
fact that Dina has a little speech in the middle of the episode being like, yeah, I would go to the end of the world for revenge. Yeah, and revenge is so good. It's so great. I know some things that happen later that I'm like, why did you make her say that? What is the point
Yeah.
of making her say that? What
Yeah,
the hell?
I hated her monologue. It really pissed me off. I was like,
Oh,
it was so out of her character too. But like I said, they're just making new characters, I guess. They're just changing them all up. Everything's gonna be different, which makes me sad because I know that the next episode is the flashback episode. I really hope they just stay true to the game and don't like add any stupid stuff or change stupid things. 'Cause it's really beautiful. Like that part of the game is just nice. It's like it's fun to play.
yeah.
And like it's nice to have Joel back for a little while. Pedro. Lovely
One thing
Pedro.
I did like about hello, Rickard Red, what's up? Agree, I didn't play the games and Scar people are confusing. Yes, they are. No idea what the fuck is going on there. About the Prophet Scar. Is that
Yeah,
is
that would
the
be nice.
girl's name? That'll have to be Felicia and Dan because they played the game.
I don't know what he even means by that. So I wouldn't even know. I think did he just mean the scar like in general? Like
Yeah, the Prophet
oh,
for their crew. Oh yeah. Do you learn about?
I
her
don't
in the
know,
game?
man. I forgot. I
Oh.
haven't played in a while. I'm just replaying for the first like time in a while, and I don't.
Okay.
I'm not even up to that part yet. I'm up to exactly where we got in the episode yesterday
Okay, word.
or Sunday. Yeah. So I don't really remember anything about the scars.
The one thing I
Sorry.
did like about this episode is when Nora is like explaining to Ellie, like, bro, he killed everyone in the hospital. He shot her dad in the head. And Ellie's just like,
I don't
know.
care.
I was like, oh shit, what's good?
That
Joel
is what
did
I
that.
mean.
Yeah, that was a
That's
good moment.
the good part. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You still fucking killed him and I'm about to kill you. Like, I don't know. That girl was dumb too. Everyone's dumb. Nora's dumb. They were all dumb.
everyone's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did she like? She's running around the hospital and she gets herself trapped in a dead end. Like,
Why she
didn't-
went there? Didn't she know?
You wouldn't know, like, and like
Yeah.
she runs through that like courtyard, I don't know, like cafeteria looking thing, and she's like, shoot her, and everybody's just like, oh god, we missed the fucking 19-year-old. Like, what? Dude, she's like right there. You got high
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
There's two of you shooting at her, and neither
Yeah.
of you get a single shot. Fucking crazy, dude.
I know.
I-
They're making
ice
poor
those schools.
choices.
Poor
I
choices.
know. Terrible choices.
I'm gonna give you I Want to Love You Madly. Did someone say that in the episode? No.
I don't know.
I know
Is
we
that from
got
something else we were talking about?
maybe. Oh, is that Twilight? I feel like that's Twilight.
I don't know. I feel like I would
No.
know if it was Twilight. I've watched it so many times. I want to love you madly. Is that like a song? Can you explain, Chris? What are you talking
Chris.
about? Oh,
Ooh. Thank you for the super chat, my dude. I've been wondering
Ooh,
if Joel
what
actually
is it?
told Ellie what happened, and that is why Ellie was mad in episode 1. I think they spoke on the porch. That is going to be my guess. When you see that scene, when she's coming back and they see each other on the porch, I think they made amends there. He told her everything, and she like forgave him and was like, I'm okay with what you did.
okay. And we'll get like a flashback scene, you think?
Yeah, I think we'll
That's
get
why-
the
yeah.
flashback next episode. Yeah, I think that's why
Ooh.
he wakes her up and they're in a good mood because it's after he already explained everything to her the next morning.
Yeah, when she was having that talk with Jesse and she was like, it's me and Joel. Like, we're fine. Stop asking. She gets
Yeah.
all salty.
Yeah.
Those lyrics are from Cake.
Cake.
What's
I
Cake?
like cake.
I'm so confused.
I've been going to the gym, so I got a little cake. It's I'm working on the cake. Safe to say, the
It's
last
getting
time
there.
the show really trended was episode 2. Then don't worry. I've been made aware of what happens thanks to all those outrageous bait videos. Not a time I'm proud of.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I was going to explain. So, from a writing perspective, if I was a producer on a show, the reason that I would bring in the scars is because you need a B plot in the show. Because if we are just following Ellie and Dina, this shit would be insufferable. And it would be 3 episodes long. So they need something to pad that out. So they need to give like some kind of conflict between the wolves and someone else, because that's how writing works.
Yeah.
Jen, I sent you an invite, by the way.
Jen?
Yeah, what the heck?
Join us. They said that Cake is a band. I didn't know.
Oh, Cake is a band. Wow, yeah. So the shrink is good at her job. I know.
She was like one of the best parts of the show too, and they're such small little parts, but I enjoy the hell out of them, and everything else is like,
dude, like I'm enjoying everything that isn't the main characters, which is
unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm starting to agree with you. At first I was like, oh, Bella she'll come into the role, but I don't know. I think you guys are right. I don't think she's able to carry especially with her poor the script. Like that doesn't help either. It just makes it so much worse. And their lack of chemistry, like they have a friendship chemistry there for sure, but whenever they start getting like romancy and stuff like that, I just don't feel it, and I feel more of like a cringe, like a ooh. And when you're watching, you want like, you know, like when you're watching shows like that, you want to be rooting for the 2 main characters, not like, you know, hoping for them to like be split up, which is how I feel right now.
I don't know where to put.
Because I feel like Ellie does better alone. You don't know what to do with your mic?
Ellie, I don't know where to put my mic. It's like in my face. It's being really weird. Look, it says sad songs on the side of my mic because I'm an emo boy at heart, guys.
Oh my God. Corey always tells me, why do you listen to sad songs on purpose? Like, why do you make yourself cry? I'm like, I don't know. It's just nice.
Because that's what we do here.
Yeah, I think crying is good. Not like I just sit there and cry all fucking day, but crying is a beautiful thing. I sound like I just sit there and weep all day. It's good to cry. Like sometimes it's like crying in a good way, not like a bad way or a sad way. It could be like happy tears.
How much of this is filler? The show, not the stream. Aha!
I was gonna say.
Is all filler.
I was like,
oh, Jen's here. Hello, Jen.
Hey guys.
Hey.
How are
you? Hey.
How you doing?
Yeah. We're filling in for the writers because they did a shit ass job, so we need to fill in so that we have something to talk about because that shit was bullshit.
That's why we have to talk about literally everything but The Last of Us, because they give you nothing to even talk about. So look forward. Stop crying. Oh, I get it now.
Hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
This show right now is all filler, no killer.
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking 100%. Brutal, dude. Like, it feels like everyone knows where this is going. We are going to get the death of Abby eventually, and I'm like, okay, give it to me. Could I please? Could you just?
Yeah.
Like, it's so insufferable, man. You know exactly what the ending is gonna be, and I'm just.
And I don't like how they're getting there.
It works as a game, I'm sure. Like, it works way better as a game. Does not work as a TV show.
That's why I said give the game a shot. I think you might like it. Then we can talk about the game and how much better it is.
But they're missing opportunities. Like with the show, they had an opportunity. They even had an opportunity to show us things that the game didn't show, like that 3-month jump. Like we could have seen all this rebuilding and just how like integral everybody was. Tommy, they wasted his character. I haven't even played. I've just watched the people play, and I feel like the writers are just so stupid. They just lost out on so much opportunity that they could have given us so much more and still stuck to the source material. So they wouldn't have pissed everybody else off again, like they did when the second game came out. Like they had so much more opportunity.
It's because the thing that gets me the most is it's the dude that wrote the game is writing the show.
Like, what are you doing? You knew what worked. Why change it? Don't change or fix what's not broken. That's what I want to yell at him.
I stand by that. This dude does not know why his video game works. Like, he doesn't understand the strengths of his own creation, which is a downfall of a lot of people. Like Dochi. I don't know if y'all listen to Dochi, but I have a theory that Dochi's second record is going to suck.
I don't know who that is. I think it's a good theory.
Felicia, go listen to Dochi.
Okay.
I think I know exactly what you mean, which is the pitfall that a lot of artists fall into when they come out with their second album that is more of what they say it's going to be rather than what, you know, the studio said that they wanted them to be. So that whole, yep, I know what you're talking about, Xander. I'm with you on that.
What was that guy talking about? What's
I'm gonna do this right now. Hello, you guys can still hear them, but I'm gonna do a little tattoo show off. This is my sleeve. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out so everybody can see it. I haven't done this yet.
Make sure you like and subscribe to watch more Xander's body parts.
I was about to say, yeah.
All of my body parts. What is going on? Why can't I? Oh, because there we go. Nice. Okay, so I have flowers. They're flowers, and it's a lot of black. Okay, it's a whole lot of black.
Is that a lotus?
Yeah, I got lotuses all over my arm.
Lotuses, yeah.
Lotus.
Yeah. And then they're little stems that go up, and yes, you can trace them if you'd like. My girlfriend never colors them in. I don't know why. She's really good at art, and she doesn't color my tattoos. It's almost offensive.
Color those tattoos in.
Oh, wait, how do I go back to normal? This? Yeah, okay. Buttons are hard.
Yeah.
In the game, we find out what the Seraphite Prophet vision was.
Oh, yeah.
There's a vision involved? I didn't even know.
That's my biggest.
Remember any of that
That's
stuff.
my biggest complaint since the last episode. Like, who the fuck are the Seraphites? Like, I know that's from the game, but they're calling them scars in the show. I don't know, like, the whole story. I was on the when we were talking in the comments, I thought that the lead prophet for the scars was that Phaedra chick, but I guess not. Maybe that's for the wolves. I'm just confused on who they are. They just like kind of popped in there. They look like they're this freakish, like apocalyptic cult that's just like killing their own and like believing in like random shit, but we don't know any of their backstory. So it feels crazy. And I know that there's going to be this huge fight because you could see there's three different like forces that are coming at each other. You don't know who's going to be on whose side. We don't know anything about them. At least with the wolves, you know the whole thing with Phaedra and you got with Isaac. We know nothing about these scars or Seraphites. I don't even know if I'm calling them my name, but it's confusing as fuck. And I don't like that they have enough information to really develop what we just saw with them gutting this guy. I'm like, well, before you got him, can we just find out who you are, what's going on with the whistle and all that stuff? Obviously that's a code, but like explain, how'd you get there? Like, what's going on with you?
Yeah, just like I need all of these questions answered.
Why
when,
are you
when,
fighting?
why, and how?
Yes. I just
I mean, it's very confusing. They're like, the timeline is just flippy floppy. Like it goes back and forth a lot. It doesn't make any sense, but
none.
They think we're stupid, apparently.
I think I could stand it if we got like a why they're fighting. That's all I need. I don't need like an explanation on much. I just need like, why are these people fighting with bows? Why are they fighting? That's it. Give me that. I'm fine.
A little bit, yeah.
They have a treaty, right? Something about a treaty. I'm like, what is this treaty that you have? How did you get to this treaty?
Yeah.
Dan, stomach is all jacked up.
Oh, Dan
is super jacked. He has crazy abs. Make him show
you.
He's
got brolic abs. You're brolic.
Brolic.
You and I both went to that. Those brolic abs.
Jen knows what I'm talking about. Like they think I was making it up.
Students, they all say brolic. When I show them this tomorrow, if they're not on watching now, when I show this in the class, they're like, for real, miss? They don't know what brolic is. I'm like, it must be like pop. And because I teach a language, I'm gonna be like, you know, we talk about like in some parts of the country they use different words. Apparently, brolic is a New York, New Jersey thing, and it's not really used anywhere else.
Nowhere else.
Dan doesn't even know, and he's in Philly. He's like 45 minutes from me. He's like 45 minutes
from us.
Not very far.
Not know brolic.
Because you guys are all New Yorkers are fucking
we're just
weird,
too
dude.
cool.
I
think we're just
up our own words.
We're just so much cooler than everyone else.
Yeah,
that's
you are.
What it is.
That's why. It's
that's
you're
what
super
it is.
Cool. Doshi is fire.
Like...
Yes. Also, like, what happened to Phaedra? They died.
I don't know.
They put them all in the back of a truck and threw a grenade in there.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Over and over again. Yeah.
We know nothing about that whole thing. I don't know. They're filling out the rest of the story, so give me something else, and they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think next one will be good. Sorry,
I'd almost prefer like a whole bunch of like episodes about shit that doesn't have to do with Ellie.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it
like,
sucks.
What happened to Phaedra? Yeah. Ooh, no, Neslo. Thank you. I like your profile picture.
Gracias, mi amor.
I was hating on Bella Ramsey, but I've come to the conclusion that the writing is just shit. Too much cringe dialogue.
Yeah, it's cringe. That's what it is. You're watching it and you're like, you almost don't want to watch it. I want to like skip it a little bit.
Yeah,
I did skip some parts when they were kissing the last episode
I
because like it
started
was
playing
just
with my
cringe. I
cat.
didn't feel their chemistry at all. It felt like ick. Like they didn't really like each other. Like I don't know. It was weird.
It felt really forced. And when
And
you're
I
watching it
love a
forced,
good
it was
kiss
like,
scene.
oh.
Okay. I
Yeah,
love
Felicia
it.
cries at all the good kiss scenes.
I would if it was really nice. I probably would.
I think it's a kind of a combination of both of these things. I'm not hating on Bella Ramsey. I just think if she were a stronger actress, you know, like Jeffrey Wright, great. The scenes that I've seen him in, I'm like, that's great. And it's the same writers. It's just there's a certain caliber of actor that can be like, this is shit. How do I fix it with my face? And they do.
Yeah.
And other ones can't, and that's okay. She's still really young. She'll learn with time. She'll grow.
Yeah.
I literally just learned
Skibbity.
Skibbity like a few months ago.
Really? My kids have been saying that for like 2 years. Skibbity. Oh my God, it's so annoying.
I don't even.
I don't
does
think
it
I've
mean
said that.
something?
Skibbity, the kids say it more. That and the
Oh,
Riz. Oh, you got Riz. Skibbity.
Oh, Riz.
Yeah,
I know what
Skibbity
Riz
toilet.
is. You know what
Yeah.
Riz is, right, Xander?
Right.
You've heard of
You know
Riz.
what
I
Riz
know what
is, right?
Riz is. It's
Okay.
retarded.
Okay.
Riz. Okay.
Unrelated. Thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. Real money. That's real money, folks. Unrelated, but y'all playing Expedition 33. No, should I?
Not.
I've heard it is amazing. I don't have a lot of time for video games lately because I'm trying to pop off on YouTube, and that fucking takes some effort. Holy shit. So that's my style. I haven't played World of Warcraft in like a month. I haven't played Marvel Rivals. I haven't played a Fortnite. My life is bleak
Oh.
right now.
Are you an adult, Xander? No video games for
Are you adulting now?
Yeah,
You're adulting right now?
I have become adult. It's very sad.
It is.
Yeah,
Adulthood is the worst hood.
it's a hood that I would like to not be in anymor.
Word.
Yeah.
You can't get out of
Until you
it, though.
put
There's
that
no
kids in that
escape.
equation, it's like then you
Someone
really got
just
like
drop
nothing.
like $1 million super chat, then we can all pack it up and
That would be
kids again.
great.
Word.
That would be great.
Yeah, because adulthood's like Fromville. There's no fucking escaping that shit.
Yeah.
Even if you
No.
do like Talitha, you're gonna come right back. Just-
Oh my god, I wish we were
back
talking
in.
about From right now instead.
I know. We
Oh.
can theorize and talk so much more. We should
Think
have our
about the
own
good
little
times.
From school.
You guys want us to do a live stream on From with like some more theories? I
That would be
wanna- we should
fun,
rewatch
right?
it. You want to rewatch it?
We
We
should.
should rewatch it. We still have time. They started filming already.
Oh,
Did they?
speaking of that.
Yes,
Oh,
they started filming in
David.
Nova Scotia. Like
Oh,
love
David.
Hi,
Yo,
David.
I
Muchas
enjoy you being
gracias.
here, my dude. Seriously,
Muchísimas gracias, amor.
Aw.
David's one of my favorite people. He
You
hangs out
mentioned
all
him
over the
last
place.
time. gotta
David,
get a
where
little
did you
FaceTime.
see me first? I'm wondering.
Where did he see you first? Like on what
Yeah,
channel?
It might have been Cynic, maybe. I don't remember. I'm
Oh, are you in
American.
different videos?
Oh, dude, I'm all over the place, Felicia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to live stream with bigger people, and now I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little.
I'm like, oh, thanks.
Wow, that was a womp womp.
Yeah,
No,
that's
this
what
is-
I was like.
This is
Oh.
way more
It went
fun.
down.
It was Cynic. It was Cynic.
Thanks.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I'm America, but I like the Canadian cash more. It's cooler and cleaner. I'm gonna say cleaner and faster to count. It is. Every time I go to the States, because I used to tour down in the States, it always fucked me up because I'd look at my wallet and I'm like, this bitch is full of bills. I'm fucking rich. And then you pull it out and you're like, I have $7.
$4.
What the
I have
fuck?
$7.
7 bills in my fucking wallet in Canada. I'm like going shopping. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
That's good shit. But like, you actually got to look at your bills down there. That's crazy, bro.
You gotta look at your bill.
We got
I
colors.
love talking to people from
I don't-
You gotta be brolics. Look at your bills.
You know how nice it is? You get $100 bill and it's like brown. It's like a nice, like a
Brown?
warm chocolatey brown. And if you like rub it together and smell, it smells like maple because Canada.
That is
Yep.
cool.
It
It
is
really
pretty fucking
does?
cool. It does. It does.
You have scratch and
Wow.
sniff money. Oh
We
my
have
god,
scratch
it's like
and
the
sniff
90s.
money.
You have
Scratch and
scratch
sniff.
and sniff money.
If you scratch and
awesome.
sniff bills
Monopoly
in the
money. We
States,
got scratch
you
and
just
sniff money.
you get a little high if you do that in the States. That's all you get.
Yeah, maybe you might get like sick.
You might know you catch syphilis. Damn.
Dan says, thanks for all the super heats, people.
We
We're
miss
getting
you,
super
Dan.
heat.
I
I
laughed
thought
too
slaps was the best new slang. Lots of phones had to change to face rec because they can be slapped past the lock screen. Oh, that's funny.
Y'all the best.
Oh,
We
no,
are
that's
the
okay.
best.
We all do the typos.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not your
raging
cat.
at a cell phone company today, and I had so many typos because I was so mad. Holy shit!
I love that.
Um,
You're typing so much you don't even care. Do
Yeah,
you
I'm just
think
like-
the ending? Because if
Xander,
it's
do you
good, we
think
don't
the
want it
ending
to
should-
end. Sorry, I'm reading ahead.
No, it's okay. Do you think do you think ending a show is hard because of it's good? Oh, yeah, I think that's a common mistake in America. Like if you look at a lot of other countries like Japan and Korea and like England, the UK, all other places that make media, they end their shows because there's a story to tell and the story ends. And I think
Mhm.
America has like an issue with getting attached to things and never wanting it to end, and it also has a huge
Damn.
monetary factor involved because if something's doing well, Grey's Anatomy is on season 386 and people are
Sorry,
still
that
watching
was-
it for some reason.
I gave up on
I
that
laughed
show
so
a long
loud in the
time
mic.
ago.
I get what you're saying. We have attachment issues, but
do.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It's because all y'all got
Most
daddy
time
issues.
it doesn't. Not I.
Not I.
Wow, that's rare.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
don't have any daddy issues. For one, I have only child issues. Puerto Rican only child, never like what Puerto Rican do you know is an only child? My parents,
Yeah.
you too, Xander. My parents have been married for 50 years. This December is 50 years.
That's
And they're
crazy.
still alive, and so I have no daddy issues. I've got spoiled only child, but I am Hispanic issues.
I'm
I'm
spoiled.
black, so I don't know my dad. That's
Oh.
how it works.
That's how it works.
My
Late to
husband,
the
No,
live.
Corey's black. He knows his dad.
yeah, my husband's Jamaican. He knows his dad.
Oh, that's
We're so
cute.
funny. What is this
Wow.
conversation?
Yeah, you guys are like the anomalies of everything. Late
Yeah.
to the live, but I wish we had a few more episodes this season for fans who didn't play the second game. A full episode about Scars versus Wolves background would have been really cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if
agree.
they do that in the game or not, but that would definitely be something I could use in a TV show because it's not a video game. And I don't think Craig
Right.
understands that. Craig does not understand that. It's very
That's what's
annoying.
annoying. They think we're stupid, so they like change certain things, but then it's like they're not explaining the stuff they actually should be explaining. It's like, who wrote the
Right.
fucking script? Like, we need to sit down and talk with them because it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like monkeys did it.
Oh, I am. We are all. I mean, I'm not in the know. I'm old, bro. I'm 33.
You're not old.
You're not
33 is not
old.
old, dude.
It's too old to know
Xander,
what
I
skibbity
just
means.
turned 44. Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah, but
Kidding me.
you only know slang because you're a teacher. I don't know
What the
slang.
fuck is that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say
You
that I'm
hear it.
old?
No.
I
you
hear it, but I would hear it
I'm
anyway.
saying, like,
Slang?
out
Are you talking
of-
about the brolic slang? Because that's all age groups. I
Oh no,
swear
not
it's
Rollins.
not
is
I'm
all
talking
age
about
groups.
skibbity. I'm talking about
Oh,
Riz.
skibbity.
There was a point in my life where I was like, "What is Riz?" And I had to look it up on the internet. And I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Urban
That's how old I am
Dictionary.
now.
So
I'm like Urban Dictionary and kids slang because I don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
That's
You
See,
USA.
Mark said we're all babies. We are babies.
sad.
Think about it. When
So
you're
sad.
30, it's like starting a whole new life. Like the first beginning of like the first 20 years, whatever, you could barely do anything. When you hit 30, you're actually like, Corey, don't say stuff like that.
JK.
Yeah, that was a bad joke. Bad joke. You went dark.
He said, I'm
Yeah.
black, so it's funny to me.
Self-deprecating humor. That is the only thing I got.
That's
That's
what
so
most of
good.
us have to survive.
Yeah, that's what
just
we
make
got.
fun of ourselves and keep it moving.
The
That's what
only
I do.
baby
I live
here
by
is
it.
Felicia. And until you hit 30, well, you're still in your 20s, I can call you a
I'm
baby.
30 in November, but yeah,
Yeah,
That's fine. Now you're a baby.
I'm dating a baby.
I'm
Still
okay
not
with
30.
it. Yeah. Yeah. What? Your girlfriend's not 30 yet, right, Taylor?
Yeah.
We're not babies.
So yeah, you're dating a baby.
You're
You
dating
are
a baby,
dating me,
Xander.
too. I got 11 years on you.
Sometimes I do her laundry. That's baby behavior.
Wow.
Stop.
Stop.
I do everyone's laundry. I mean, I have a baby, so I can't be a baby because having a
That's
baby
true.
like ages you like 10 years.
Word.
So technically, I'm
Oh my
ahead.
god. Can we stop with the CW dialogue? Ellie,
Thank
wait,
you.
Do you love me?
Love me.
Dude.
Cringe.
Oh my god.
Cringe.
Oh my god. And like the way Dina said it, I was like, oh, you said it before because you're friends, blah blah blah. But then Ellie like,
Wait, you love
you
me?
said the L word to me. Like, oh my God,
Wait,
what the
wait till the
fuck?
next-
Shut the fuck up, Ellie. We got to kill people. Like, it's like a
Jesus.
rom-com. It's so bad.
It's so
when
bad.
I saw Jesse show up and it wasn't Tommy and I was really pissed, the first thing I thought, I was like, what fucking dialogue are these three assholes now gonna have? Because
Yeah.
I'm baby, but I'm the daddy. No, I'm the daddy. I'm
It's
like,
gonna
oh,
be like
are you
that.
kidding me?
It's gonna
Are
suck.
you kidding me?
They're gonna try and play it off for humor, and it's gonna be so fucking cringe.
It's gonna be
Yeah, I feel like they're trying in the wrong departments. Like they keep trying to make it a little funny, a little romantic, and they're taking away like this. It's not what this is. It's supposed to be like you're supposed to be like adrenaline running high. You're supposed to be like going crazy. Like I don't know. It's not this though. Not the
Hate this.
rom-commy like fucking Pretty Little Liars shit
You
or something.
can't have that in this apocalyptic show when everything is so serious and you have all these like great scenes with explosions
gonna
and
be a
infected
dad.
running, and then you try to have this rom-com shit in the middle of it. Just does not work.
It's not
It doesn't.
working.
You're
Yeah,
not Seth Rogen. It's not gonna fucking work. Stop.
yeah.
There's, like,
You're
a
not Seth
way-
Rogen.
To make it work, I think they balanced it better in the first season. I'm trying to think of, okay, if you guys watch the MCU movies, Star-Lord is a character, he's cool, and he tells a lot of jokes, and he's pretty funny. But then as you slowly grow to know his character more, you realize that he's telling jokes because he's like very traumatized, and that's like his way of coping, and then it plays a lot better. And I think Ellie almost had that in the first season where she's kid-like, but when she's telling jokes, it's because she's trying to escape the world that she's in. And they forgot that, and now she just tells jokes, and I'm
She's
like,
permanently
bro,
stuck. Like
yeah,
saying the cringiest shit on like
Right.
fucking over and over again. Yeah. I found my people.
Oh,
Oh,
Sophie, is this your
Aw,
first time in chat?
thank you.
That's crazy. Thank
Hi,
you for
Sophie.
pulling up. Welcome
What's up,
to the channel. We hang out.
coolest corner.
If you want to
Coolest
join the
corner on the
Discord,
internet.
you can click the join button below, and then Dan will send you a Discord link. You can hang out with all these people, talk to them all day, and sometimes I'm in there, but
No,
not a whole lot.
I
I jump in there
was
sometimes. I give a thumbs up on
okay.
some posts, and
A
I go about
thumbs
my
up.
day.
Okay.
Dan, we miss
He
you.
pops in.
Felicia and I are in there a lot.
I'm in there all day.
The lives are fun. I'm sorry you got the live that doesn't have a Dan, because Dan's usually here
Oh yeah,
reining
Dan's
us
the
in and
best.
keeping us in line, but now you just got me.
He's like our daddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Xander
He's like the
cuts in
dad.
effect. Let's go, Xander.
Yeah,
Cut.
what up, Xander Cut?
Yeah, you're doing good, Xander. You're doing good.
It's almost like I used to do this as a job.
It's yeah. Why are you so good at it?
Oh, it's weird. I'm the ginger,
ginger
dude, usually
dude.
in the vids, but I'm sick.
Makes great vids.
I love how
Dan's
Dan
the
calls
man.
himself the ginger dude when like that's the last
No
way I would
one calls
describe
him
ginger-
that. Yeah.
You're not a ginger, Dan. You're not a
Yeah.
ginger. But
I
you
don't
are the
think of you
man.
like that.
Chris is
You are the
right.
man.
You are the fucking man.
Dan the man.
Dan the
One
man.
last thing I want to talk about. So I was reading an article today about how the third season of this show isn't going to start filming until 2026. And usually it's between 14 and 18 months for them to turn around the VFX after it's done shooting. And they probably will shoot for like 3 to 5 months. So that means it's going to be like 2 to 2.5 years before we get the third season of this show. Oh, Lord.
That's great. Yeah, I hate when they do
That's
that. It really
crazy.
pisses me off.
That's
I mean-
crazy long.
I hate it, but I also think it will kill this show because they are going to end it in a way where everybody's like, okay, neat. And then,
Yeah.
like someone was saying earlier in the chat, the third season's going to start and it's going to be like 3 episodes of Abby. People are going to be like, what show is this? What? I thought I was watching The Last of Us. What's going on? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. I hate how there's like
Especially-
shows take so long to come out now. It used to be like every year you would get like 20 episodes of a show or something, like those good
Yeah.
ones that are like an hour long. And now it's like, oh, every 4 years you'll get 5.5 episodes. Like
Dude.
what?
Lost. I'm just saying. If you guys don't know, I'm sure Jen knows because I
Yes.
bitch about this shit a lot. Lost is my favorite show of all time. I think it's one of
Lost
the
is
best
awesome.
fucking shows
Yeah, I love Lost.
that has ever existed. And they put out the first season of that show has 24 episodes.
Yep.
24 episodes. It ran every week for fucking 6 months, and then you have 6 months off, and then it was back for another 6 months. That is what we used to have. We used to be a culture.
Yeah.
And
And,
now-
every episode was good.
It was good. It looked good. There was filler episodes. They were good.
Everything.
It was good. It was good times.
Every character was good.
Yep.
The actors were good. That's a good show though. That's like the best. It's like one of the best shows though.
Yes. Yeah.
It is. Yo, Ellie was giving Boyd season 3 finale vibes at the end of this episode. I loved it.
I loved it.
The
Yeah.
end of the episode,
Yes.
I did enjoy.
Yeah.
I was finally like,
Yeah,
hey,
that was
look,
cool.
the person.
She did something.
Yeah, if you just like go from Joel's death and you just skip everything until that scene, I think I'd be like, oh, this show's pretty good.
The show's
But
great.
everything happened.
Yeah.
You know,
all the other stuff.
I know
That-
exactly how they end, and it's so dumb. I am
How
afraid
do you
of that.
know? You see the future?
You can see it. I'll finally be in my 30s by the time we get season 3.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
wow.
David, you said you turned 29 in July. I turned 34 in July. Ugh.
Yeah, that's
Bro.
not old. That's not old.
You're not old.
I'm 33. Yeah, I said I turned 34 in July. My girlfriend's not even listening. She's like doing sewing in the corner, being like,
Sewing? I love that.
Sophie. Sophie is a new
Oh,
YouTube member.
Oh,
Sophie, yes. Join the
yay!
Discord. Join the Discord.
Oh
Congratulations.
my gosh.
Dan the man, you got to send her the Discord link.
It's nice to have you here. If you on Instagram or Twitter search at Scene Invaders, send us a DM. And we'll send you the link, and then we can be friends. It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Lost is fantastic, but it is a huge undertaking for a newbie to binge. It is.
Yes.
I forced my girlfriend to binge it all, and she really liked it. And it's
Yeah,
weird
of course.
because it came out week by week, but it is a show that is much better and easier to understand when you binge it, which is odd,
Yeah,
but it's good.
because it was like From in the way where like you needed to like write shit down or you would forget stuff. Like with From, I was like trying to connect dots, making like graphs. Like I was going crazy.
I feel the same way about
That's how
Dark.
Lost was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
that
much as I love-
too.
As much as I loved Lost, I've said this to you, Xander, how much I love Dark, and I compare those two so well. And I actually liked one of the few shows that I was so happy that it came out on Netflix and I could binge it because of all of the way it jumps. You need that consistency, just like Lost. You cannot wait because you will lose those little details that you need.
It's
Yeah.
help
So
glue
hard
and
to
piece
follow.
everything together. Dark was amazing. But
I
yeah,
have to finish it though. I actually never finished.
I've watched
Remember, I
Dark
wrote in the
4
Discord, I was like, I
times.
think I'm too dumb for Dark.
No, you're not.
I was so confused.
so they can't keep up, and you get yes. So that would be why, is because they haven't scripted season 3 yet. And I'm sure I think it's also to do with like actor schedules, right? So
Yeah.
because they're like when you do something like Lost, you're signing a bunch of not very well-known actors, and you are saying like, this is your life now. You don't get to be in any movies. Sorry, get fucked.
And they don't care. They're like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, because
Right.
it used to
Yeah.
be if you got on a TV show like that, your life was made. Like that is an
You're
actor's
set.
goal. Like you
Mhm.
have a paycheck coming in every month, which is unheard of if you're an actor in movies. You only get paychecks when you get movies. So getting something like
Yeah.
that is like a huge gift. But now they're casting Pedro Pascal, who's like in 9 movies this year.
Yeah,
You know?
dude's all over the place. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. Not
No.
complaining either.
I love
That
him.
materialist, I'm gonna fucking die. the
Yeah.
rom-com he's in, like
rom-com.
Pedro in a rom-com? What? Dreams are
Whoa.
coming true?
For any
Your
creator.
first purchase? They
That's
were mine
crazy.
too. You made a great choice.
Same here.
They were mine
Awesome
too.
choice.
They were mine
Oh,
too.
you made the best
Great.
choice.
Yes, you're gonna love. Wait till you jump in the Discord. You're gonna love it. I can't.
We don't
wait.
shut up
It's
in
like
there.
how
There's
it's
a lot of really good people in there. It's nice sometimes when I'm really sad and I'll be like, I need to look at something that'll make me happy. And I go to the Discord and it always brightens
Aw.
my day.
Yeah.
Dark is freaking awesome, but I had to think so hard that it made my head hurt. hair hurt.
Same.
I
Same.
only made it to, there's 4 seasons, right? I think I made it to the 3rd season and I was like, nope.
You gave up too?
Dude, it
Yeah.
was so much jumping around, and I'm like, wait, okay, so this person is the old person of them, and they did this to this young
You
person.
gotta
of
write
this
it
other-
down. That's what
I'm
I
like,
did.
oh,
Connect the
shit.
dots.
I had
You're
a
like
whole
Jim,
board.
right on the walls.
Yeah. I had a whole board and everything. I was connecting. I was like so into it, just like From. Like I get super hyper focused and I start like charting shit.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
David, you can join any tier for Discord access. Any tier gets you Discord. If you want to go to the last 2 tiers, I'll kiss you on the mouth. That's the little bonus.
Take the
but other
deal.
than that,
Take
There's a deal.
We
dude.
will record that and play that on request.
Take the deal, dude.
That's a solid piece.
I don't have the clip. I'm so sad.
Ah,
I wish
that's
we
a
had
black
it.
guy, and that's a solid piece.
Jen will say it for us.
What do I got? Keep talking. I'm
Shout
fine.
out to
I have
God.
so many fucking clips because I edit Cynic videos. Here, we can go with this one. Aha! Oh, the audio didn't work.
Damn.
Whatever.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be
Damn.
Felicia. I just got so upset.
Oh, can we do
Big
this?
worm.
Oh, that's way cooler. Why don't we do this?
Ooh,
Is it? All I
I
see is
like
my
this.
face. No.
I know.
Yay!
I've never
worst
worn
nightmare.
makeup ever. I never worn makeup a day in my life ever. Not even
For
for like my
real?
wedding, nothing. And
for you.
like this lighting, I'm like, maybe I should actually, for the first time, maybe invest.
To be honest, I didn't really ever wear makeup until after high school. And during high school, everyone was like, you should wear makeup. You'd be so pretty. How fucking rude is that? I was
I
like,
agree.
can I
hate
just be
that.
pretty without it? And then I went to beauty school and then I never stopped. I know how to do pretty cool special effects makeup if you need.
That I know.
Ooh.
I saw the finger. I remember your finger. that
Yeah,
you
the
did.
blown up finger.
Blown finger,
Yeah.
Dude, David, new
David.
member.
Yes,
Yo, that's
thank
so
you,
sick.
David.
Welcome,
Oh my God,
welcome to
thank
the
you.
channel. That's so great. Thank you for hanging.
Can
I'm
everyone
excited
see
to-
us the way I see myself right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And yo, we still got the contest running, right? Xander and Felicia, we still have the contest running, right?
We still have the
What
contest
content?
running. So
Yes.
when we get to 10,000 subscribers,
Oh.
we're going to pick a random member of the channel. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm saying now because Dan, that's what you should be doing. And we will give them $200. That's a lot of dough. Especially in this economy, that's a lot of money.
It is. I think all
It
you have to
is.
do is be a subscriber and comment on the videos.
Yep. Comment on the
Felicia
videos.
on the IMAX screen. I
Comment
ain't mad
anything
about
you
it.
Oh my god! Like a little child.
Oh yeah,
Thank
I
you
wanted to
so
comment
much, that
this.
was nice.
Dark Matter got renewed for a second season, which is
Yes.
great. That show
I'm
was
so excited.
so sweet. I loved covering that show. I'm a fucking big ass nerd
I
about
feel
that
left
kind of
out.
stuff.
I haven't watched it. Now I have
What?
to.
You're gonna have
I
to.
know.
You're gonna have to. It's really
I have
good.
a
It's
toddler.
really
I
good.
haven't been into TV as much
You
as
gotta pay
I
attention
was.
to that show, though. You definitely
Oh
gotta pay
man,
attention.
I'm gonna need notes. I gotta bring my
That
notepad.
Dark Matter, you gotta pay attention and take notes. Seriously, there's some jumping around with it.
Ooh, materialist.
Imagine if I
Dakota
was
Johnson
in-
is a baddie. She really is.
Truth. On a scale of 1 to must watch, how is The White Lotus? Felicia, you covered it, right?
Hmm?
Did you cover White
Yeah.
Lotus?
No,
it by
Dan did that
himself.
alone.
Oh, you did
So
the whole
White
thing alone.
Lotus was
Yeah,
really
I did
good.
Yellow Jackets. Yeah.
I like the first season and the third season the best. The second one, but I know other people rank it 1, 2, 3. Like this, they're really good. I would definitely check out the White Lotus.
Eh.
Season 1 is the best in my opinion. By hands down.
Yeah. I mean, I have to
like
think. I
season
think
3.
it is. Yeah, I like season 3 a lot. Season 1 was good. Season 2, I'm gonna say, is my least
Yeah,
favorite. Season 1, like when you get thrown in, like if you don't know what the show is about, which I did not at all, I'm gonna pre-warn you because no one did. 5 seconds in, there is penis. Like it starts on penis, and everyone's like, "Watch this show" in the Discord. I started. I'm like, "What the fuck, guys?" Like I had no idea what the show was about at all. I just went in like raw dog, didn't watch trailers, nothing.
Wow.
I just
Or
started.
getting
And
a
I'm like,
dick pic
hit
on
with
your
the
phone. You're
penis. I'm
like,
like,
what the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck kind of show is this? But it's great. I'm not complaining
It's good.
about it. It's great.
I would say
Okay.
like season 1 and 2 are kind of necessary watching for season 3 so you can get the
Mhm.
backstory, but
Yeah.
I did not like season 1. I mean, I thought they were fine. I thought season 1 and 2 were fine. I was like, oh, this is interesting. I hate when shows don't have character arcs, and for
Yeah.
both of those seasons no one has an arc. There's kind of arcs in the second season. It's a little better in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the third, you watch characters grow and change and make decisions and come to a conclusion, and it's fucking great. And the cinematography in the third season is fucking insane. It
Yeah.
is so good. It's such a beautiful show. You haven't
Yeah,
seen
definitely watch that.
Severance yet?
Sophie,
hasn't seen Severance yet. You have some good
watch it and then
TV
watch their
in your
videos. You got,
future.
Yes.
yeah, you got a lot of TV to watch. I would watch
Yeah.
Severance first. Even
Severance-
like, wait, who was the one who said they didn't see White
Okay.
Lotus? Was that her?
Chris. No, that was Chris.
That was gross.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say watch Severance first.
Yes, it is
Severance
a
is
must.
amazing.
It is
Must watch.
it like breaks the boundaries of TV for me. It changed like the way I see every TV show. I'm like, that's what you can do. Like, okay,
Compare
so
it to
everything
that, yeah.
sucks then. Everything just sucks now.
Yeah.
It's great. It'll ruin your life, but it's a great show.
It'll
It's
blow your
great.
mind. The actors are great, and it's
You
just
won't
it's a
stop
little
thinking.
funny too. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I still say it's a change that is equal to the aggression they take out of men in schools. There is more art mainstream than with D on screen, like it's for a dude. That's true. I mean, I like a little dick on screen sometimes. It's nice.
I don't.
It's for
It
the
depends.
dudes too.
It depends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thrown off. I was not expecting it. Once you watch season 1, then you just know to expect every season. You're gonna see something.
You're gonna
But
see
what
some
were
old
we-
man dick.
Season 1. What was the name of the manager? Or what is it? Jen knows. The one that we liked so much. The one we say is the best manager of the three.
Armando.
Okay. Yeah, he was the best.
That's season
He was
one.
the best.
Yeah,
Season
yeah.
one.
Oh,
he's
he's
the
by
best.
far the best. Yeah,
by
he's
far
the
the
he's
best.
the best character I think out of all the seasons.
I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, and Tanya though. That's all I'm gonna say. No one's saying.
Oh
anything.
yeah, Tanya got that great clip of her falling. Remember in season 3? when she
Oh
gets
shit, we got
danced
another
like-
member.
Another.
5 months.
Nirvana, 5
Oh,
months.
nice.
What's up, King?
You're the
Thank
fucking
you.
best. I'm glad we're doing the live streams. We pretty much just do them for King Nirvana, just so you guys know.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
he
He
lives for
requested
them.
He requested them on
Ooh.
Discord.
Are you guys watching the studio?
Yes, I'm all about the studio.
I'm not
right now.
caught up.
Dude,
But you guys can
This is
talk
very
freely.
good.
This episode, I was dying. I was hysterical, dying the whole episode.
What was the last episode? Oh, the
The
M
one
or
with
the
the
Golden Globes.
auction.
Oh.
Yes.
Was it? Yeah, it was the Golden Globes. I don't know if I'm behind an episode.
No, it was the wait. I thought it was the auction. When they were at the table, when he was at the table with the doctor, his girlfriend, and he outbid
No,
the other
there's
guy.
new episodes since then.
Okay, all right. Then I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
see that
Middle,
one. Oh my
like-
God,
They're
I'm
very
behind.
good. They're
I'm
very
behind.
good.
Oh my
I
God.
think it's well written and
Yes.
yeah, it's very good.
Of course it
Are
is.
you watching,
Seth
Sophie? I'm
Rogen.
assuming you're watching it. If you asked,
Yeah,
She said she's not caught up. She's gonna smoke and watch it tonight.
yeah. I'm gonna smoke
Hey.
and watch it
Hey.
tonight too.
perfect
Yeah.
smoke
Maybe
show.
I will too.
Woo.
Anything Seth Rogen is though.
Yeah,
I think
he's
girls are
amazing.
taking a new role. I mean, maybe. Are you talking about Ellie? W's in the chat.
Who's in the chat?
Who's in the
W's in the
chat?
chat.
W's in the chat for King.
Ah,
Yeah, for King being 5 months.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay. See, I
So,
told you I'm a little slow.
Celebrate me. You are celebrated.
that's a solid piece.
Yes, you are allowed to say that in chat. Sometimes we
Yes,
do
you
that on
are.
screen. So don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries at all.
You're good, girl.
I'm about to do it right after this.
You have no idea
I'll
the shit
drop
that
a
I
W
say.
for you. What else was I gonna ask? Yeah, that was about it. I think
You were
I
gonna
think
ask me
that's it.
something?
Felicia, something.
Huh?
Yeah?
I'm like, what?
Are we talking still Last of Us or something?
Yeah, what
completely-
was he saying?
Yeah.
No,
well,
that was it.
know
I don't know if I have anything else to say at all about anything.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, about the
Mm.
show? Let me think.
If you guys have any other questions, throw them in the chat, and we'll get to them.
Mhm.
I think I said everything. Just that we were talking in the Discord about the stalkers. We thought they were pretty cool, and like that whole little storyline, with the people who were like trapped inside. What would you call that? The cordyceps? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the cordyceps.
Yeah.
You know, the one
Yeah.
who was like sitting there in the little thing. I thought that part was cool. So I can say that's the
Yeah.
best part of the episode, to be honest.
I
was
like
the
watching-
stalkers. And how they
Yeah.
each kept popping up. That was scary for a second. I kind of got, because when I'm playing, I feel like it's actually me. Like Corey always laughs at me. Like I'm like hiding, like as if I'm actually like Ellie in the game. And I'm like, oh fuck, they could see me. And I'm ducking and like makes no sense. But that scene felt like when
Corey,
I'm playing.
Never get Felicia VR.
I have it. I have it.
Uh, you're
The
gonna break
Oculus,
something.
I have an Oculus. And
Where
I
does everyone
freaking- I
live?
was
What
freaking
state?
out.
I know Xander's
New
in
York.
Toronto.
New
I'm in
York,
Montreal.
baby.
Me and Jen.
We're all pretty
New
close.
York.
We're all pretty
We are
close.
all East Coast.
We're in a
like,
brolic state.
Yeah.
we're gonna
I would
apologize.
come visit in New York, but I don't want to get arrested by ICE. So sorry.
I was gonna say, what's the but? You have to come. There's no but.
No, you can come to Canada and not get
Because it
arrested.
makes more sense. More of us are over here.
And we can smoke weed here.
We can smoke weed
We can
here.
smoke
It's
weed
legal
here
in New
too,
York City,
legally.
baby.
I am
Is
a
it-
teacher and I have my
it
card and I
legal?
smoke weed legally.
Legal in New
Yeah,
York.
Legal, New York.
Oh,
Legal.
it wasn't when I was
Dude,
in
I
New
can
York.
walk to the deli right now. Yeah.
People walk outside and
dope.
smoke
That's
weed.
dope.
They were
That's
doing
dope.
it anyway, even when it wasn't legal.
David's in Michigan, Nashville. Yo,
Nashville.
Nashville.
That's
That's
awesome.
some
I
good
always
shit.
wanted to go there.
My boss
Free
used
ride
to live
home?
in Nashville.
Oh,
Are you
that's
anywhere near
funny.
like Elvis's? Like Graceland?
Yeah. They'll just deport me back to Canada. That'd actually be fucking tight. But I feel like I'd end up in an El Salvadorian prison because they'd be like, you got a lot of tattoos, dude. One of them has got to be MS-13. And I'd be like, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, they wouldn't even care what you had to say.
They probably thought that maybe your black is like
They'd be
covering
like-
up some
Yeah,
tattoo.
yeah. This is all. I mean, there was a tattoo on my wrist once that apparently was the symbol of a gang in LA, and I didn't
Oh,
know.
shit.
And I got it tattooed on me, and then some guy in the States was like, "LA Kings." I was like, "What?" And I was
Oh
like,
my gosh.
yeah.
That's a
no.
serious gang.
So you were like,
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
go to the tattoo shop. Like,
I gotta get this covered,
so
bro.
I gotta. You wear
No.
like long sleeve shirts in summer. That's
I'm
funny.
assuming you never went to LA with that on.
No, yes, I did, but that's okay. I'm a pretty tough guy, and I also look really nice. So most people like I
You
have a-
do. You
As you fill up
do.
your
Yeah.
pecs, right? As you fill up
I
those
I did a tough day at the gym. I had
He's
a
Matt
gun pulled on my
Brolic,
face
Jen.
in Chicago
I know he's
once,
brolic.
and the guy was really nice about it. He pulled a gun on my face, and he was pretty nice about it.
He was.
He
What
was
the
pretty
fuck?
nice.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I just laugh at
No,
everything.
he was.
I just
He
assume
was-
everything's a
He
joke.
was pretty nice. Arizona, but I didn't vote for Felon 47. Don't judge. I'm trying to get to Canada. Applied for a visa. Let's go. Come to Montreal. Montreal's great. It's the best of Canada. Unless you got money to go to Vancouver, do that. But you got to be a millionaire to do that. Maybe like more than a millionaire.
Is
Crazy out there.
is St.
I love
Catherine Street
Canada.
up there in Montreal?
Yeah, St.
Yeah,
Catharines is.
I've been
Montreal.
there. I've stayed on that strip like 2 or 3 times. I've gone up there to
Nice.
vacation
See?
for a couple days.
Jen knows where it's at.
I know it's at. You go to the head shops back in the day.
Let's go.
All those different spots. Eat a lot of crepes.
Yeah, I loved Canada. I
Chris.
went there in 2019.
I'm from Alberta. I moved to Montreal like 3 years ago, but I grew up in Calgary, Alberta. It's a beautiful place, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Is it a small town area or is it like a large
No,
city?
it's like
I
a
know
million
nothing about it.
people.
A million people?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Damn.
It's a larger landmass, I guess. Like the city is bigger than New York.
Oh wow,
It's
shit.
fucking huge.
Oh, geez.
That is
I think I went
never
to like Toronto Zoo and it was the best zoo I ever went to. It made our zoos look like shit.
Your zoo's
Like
for
it was.
shit.
It is. Have you been there to Toronto Zoo? I know that's a stupid question considering you live
No, I haven't.
Really?
Oh,
But
really?
I went to the zoo in Central Park, and I was like, "What? What is
in. Yeah,
happening?"
no,
right now?
that's like
That's
like
not a
animal
zoo.
abuse.
That's
In
not
Toronto,
For real.
they have like so much land. I'm like, look at all this land that they have. Like, look at all this space. They were feeding the cheetahs. It was actually really cool. All our animals look like they're dying, and it's really sad.
Yeah,
And
the
I just want to
Bronx
like
Zoo's
break
the
them
worst.
free. Yeah,
There should be no zoo. There shouldn't be a lion inside New York City. That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
yeah, I agree.
All right. That's it.
I-
That's all.
It's from The
That's
Last
all we
of Us
got.
to zoos.
From The Last of
That's
Us.
what we got for you.
From The Last of Us to Twilight to zoos.
To being
That's
super
what you get.
zoomed in on my face.
Thank you for all the new members. If anybody
Yes.
else wants
Oh
to join
yeah,
while we're
thank you
live,
so much.
feel free, click that join button, and then you can hang out with us in the Discord. Felicia
Yes.
talks
Oh, yeah.
for me. Everything that Felicia says is actually I'm telling her to say. That's how it works.
Yep. Do my job.
Bronx Zoo is the only
the-
one. Corey, we got to have a talk, bro. We got to go to some zoos.
Yeah, for real. Corey was with me at the
Um,
Toronto Zoo.
David,
How do I go?
message at Scene Invaders on Instagram because I know you don't have Twitter. I don't think you have Twitter. And Dan will send you the link to join the Discord. Goodbye, Sophie. It
Yeah.
was so nice.
Bye.
Bye.
getting
Thank
to
you for
see you on a
joining.
live.
Yes.
Thank you for joining.
Thank
And
you. We appreciate
thank you to
guys.
all the other
wait
members.
to
Thank
chat.
you to David.
Invaders.
Thank you to King for going back on the the 5 months. That's huge. 5 months is sick. Thank you to all the
Yes.
super chatters. We got Chris, we got Neslo, Rickard, Red, David with the super chat. You guys are the fucking best. We appreciate you
Thank
so much.
you.
You are what keeps the channel going because if not, Dan would starve to death. This is how he eats. And so you're really doing a lot. Okay.
Thank you so much. Much
We will see you
appreciated.
guys soon. We'll be live next week. We're starting Murderbot this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be very
Murderbot on
fun.
Friday the 16th.
Hopefully that's good.
Apple
Yeah.
TV.
Hopefully it's good. We're gonna
Another-
we're gonna go to on a safari. Oh,
All
you're cool
right.
in a safari fit. Okay, we'll drag you out. It'll be good.
Am I
You gotta-
invited or is it just you two?
No, me and Corey. It's just me and Corey. All right. Love you
Felicia,
guys.
we'll do something together, Felicia.
Fuck my life. All right.
Bye, friends.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Felicia.
Mm.